I made a list of several suggestions, but I did want to mention one thing that has not been brought up tonight, and that is something called HO-A policies. Now, these are not being discussed. In the Miami Herald, May 19, 2013, it says here, a super secret citizens policy. Homeowners can save up to 70% on their insurance premium with a new policy offering from citizens, but only 47 people out of 1.2 million, however many may have signed up for this cheaper coverage, which people can't afford. As they put it in, I talked to someone from Citizens, they said that now the numbers have to go up 200. So I guess that's something to maybe the story has something to do with it. And I would like to leave this with you folks. I think there should be some more discussion about these HOA policies. As far as reinsurance, I think it should be done with the federal government. I don't think any private insurer should have to go through and have to sell for the risk of having to do this. I cannot, as a matter of fact, go one step further and say that I can't understand how the federal government deals with disasters, deals with flood insurance, is not expected to deal with windstorm and these sinkholes. They're disasters, they're all natural disasters. Now, I do have some specific concerns, speaking of sinkholes, I do have some specific concerns about my cousin. I'm not quite sure who to maybe get a card from somebody who he could contact, as he has had some problems over doing what is in the sinkhole in Temple Terrace. But in any rate, I did want to leave this with this, and maybe I don't want to speak about. Again, 70% off is a lot. It's something I used to discuss with State Representative John Jordan about an a la carte policy. And this is what he told me was what the insurance companies themselves want. So let's see if we can get things down, make things simple, and try to keep things a little more affordable for the consumers here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mark Pluto? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Mark Pluto. The way I see it, this is racketeering. And I've been before the Public Service Commission numerous times, the NRC, and as I've stated there before, I see this advocate here as they're more like an apologist than an advocate. 25 million she mentioned. What a joke. And these companies, oh, you're talking about, oh, they're nothing. That didn't make it. And how did they get started? With a handout from citizens. How many companies are there that get started with handouts? How convenient. Like I said, racketeering. And you know what I found interesting today? Not a single word about storm surge. And, oh yeah, well, everybody's in it together. No, they're not. We're a half a mile from the beach, but we're 26 feet above sea level. We don't even have flood insurance. We're entirely different than somebody living on those islands that will be completely gone when the hurricane comes. It reminds me of that big powwow that the supposed experts had. It was on public TV. They had the emergency management directors from several counties, and the director from the state covers roughly what the Swift Mud area is. And the idiot from the state made the joke. Well, you know that company that made the bridge up there, that I-10 bridge, when that hurricane came? Remember back there, was it 2004 or 05, when it got deposited in the water? They were the same ones that made the 7 Mile Bridge down in the Keys. And all these idiots that are supposed to be the saviors started laughing at this idiot's joke. Well, guess what? The company, all they did was take specs from the government and make it at the height. They said, here's what we want. And what did they say? Oh, we're only going to have a Hurricane 1 or a Hurricane 2 in the future. Well, here's the headline here. Climate panel cites new certainty on warming. Sees human cause. Seas may rise 3 feet by 2100. Well, like I said, this is nothing but racketeering. This insurance is just bloodletting, leeches. And the mitigation issue, you say it didn't work. Well, all the people that lost the mitigation, what hurricane came through here and proved that the mitigation did not work? Where was the evidence? This is one big fraud. By the way, wearing coats and ties when you have a heat index of 100 degrees means you buy more air conditioning for the building and you pump more more carbon into the atmosphere. Like I say, this is nothing but